What's good, YouTube? That182 here, back again once again. Today we have another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire news and update video for you guys. Not necessarily news and update or anything like that. Well, it could be news to some of you guys if you have not heard about the brand new Mega Metagross has been confirmed for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So it could be news and information for you guys in that sense. But today's video is going to be more so like a speculation video similar to the Mega Flygon one that we did yesterday, in the sense that even though Mega Metagross has been confirmed, you know, it's been leaked via Coral, we don't know anything more about it. All we've seen is its design. We've seen what it looks like. We don't know if steel typing has been confirmed. We don't know what its ability is. We don't know what its stat distribution is going to be like yet. So, like I said, this is just a speculation video, so all this could be incorrect. You know, the moment that this gets uploaded, or later today after it's been uploaded, you know, we could get the official information, which in turn I would upload a video and probably have an annotation on the screen and yada 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 yada. I'm just saying, I'm just making it clear to you guys, this is all just speculation right now. It's just my thoughts on what Mega Metagross could be, because my initial reaction video, as I'm sure some of you guys can tell, my voice is kind of shot because I lost my shit when I saw Mega Metagross. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. I don't care what any other YouTuber says. They've been asking for this, they've been asking for that. I've literally been asking for Mega Metagross since Mega Evolution was announced. In my opinion, Metagross has the best design in the game, hands down, out of any Pokemon. So for them to give him a Mega Evolution and for it to actually look sick as fuck, because like I said in the Mega Metagross video, a lot of Mega Evolutions, in my opinion, aren't as good as their regular forms. Like, for example, Mega Gengar. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, and maybe that's why I like his regular form better than Mega Gengar's form, but at the same time, it's just an example I was giving you. So, either way, let's dive into this. Let's dive into this real quick. Like, so Mega Metagross, of course. Well, let's take a step back. Let's take a step back and look at just Metagross on his own first. Metagross is a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, and all pseudo-legendary Pokemon are known for specific stat distributions. Of course, they all have base 600, but I'm talking about, for example, with Metagross, he's known for attack and defense. The rest of his stats are good. They're very, very good for a pseudo-legendary. They're really good for a pseudo-legendary. Like, I think his base special attack is like 95 or something like that. Actually, let me double check. Let me double check it just to be sure. Yeah, his base special attack is 95. Base special defense is 90. Base speed is 70. But at the same time, like I said, attack and defense is 130. That's higher than a Weezing. Weezing is 120. So for him to have 130, that's powerful. And at the same time, he's got a stupid high attack stat at 135. Something is gonna it's gonna hurt if a Metagross lays his paws on you. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna hurt. So Metagross is known for attack and defense. So of course, when you get that additional 100 points of stats added to him, he becomes base 700. You know, following suit behind T-Tar and Garchomp. You know, that's so powerful when you think of base 700. It's just so strong. But Mega Metagross at base 700, honestly, the stat distribution that I'd like to see for myself, I'd like to see them put 40 points into attack. I'd like to see him at base 175 attack. Because I'm pretty sure, isn't Mega Banette at 170, 175 right now? Somewhere around there. So I'd like to see Mega Metagross being a pseudo-legendary Pokemon somewhere around there as well. So I'd like to see Mega Metagross have that nice and powerful 175 base attack. The defense, honestly, if they just put maybe... You see, now that I'm rethinking this just seems so unrealistic, because like I said in my Mega Metagross video, the initial one that we put up when we kind of just touched on the stat distribution very briefly, you know, Game Freak, they're not going to ignore a stat. They're going to put something in there, and I feel like they're going to give him some sort of special attack boost. When, let's be real, he doesn't need it. I mean, you could run a special Metagross if you really, really wanted to. You know, this is just like the Mega Flygon video we did. You can run a special Flygon if you want to, but it's just when it comes to his move pool and his sky-high attack, what is the point in running a special Metagross? So, I don't know if you want to factor in any sort of special attack boost or not. Something like the realistic side of me wants to, in the sense that Game Freak's probably gonna go ahead and end up doing that. But either way, like I said, I want to see 40 points into attack and be 175. Defense, honestly, I wouldn't mind. I could see them putting maybe I don't know, 130 still, it's 130 sky high as it is. So let's say 20 points in defense, make him base 150. So that takes up 60 points right there of the 100 available. Honestly, in an ideal world, I'd like to see them put 30 points into speed, make him base 100. Base 100 outspeeds a good half of the game as it is right now. I mean, let's just to put that in perspective for you guys, Miltank's base speed is 100. I'm pretty sure Entei's base speed is 100. You know, just other common Pokemon that are either in the same tier as him or a little bit lower. Basically, Pokemon that are run at the same time that he is right now are base 100. So I think base 100 speed with something that hits as hard as he does, 175 attack, that's powerful. That is powerful. Bullet Punch isn't necessary every single time now. You could hit somebody with a Meteor Mash at base 100 speed and take their life. And then imagine you get the attack boost from Meteor Mash too. Oh my god, Mega Metagross is taking lives. Anyways, I wonder if they're gonna give him Mega Horn now because he's got that little horn on his chin. That'd be so amazing. Anyway, so we put 40 into attack, and then let's say 20 into defense, and then 30 into speed. That makes 40. That's 60, and that's 90. So that means between special attack and defense, special defense, we have 10 points to spare. I mean, honestly, I don't know. When it comes to special attack, special defense on Metagross, I'd rather have it all go into special defense. Give him base 100 special defense, because the special defense right now at regular Metagross is just 90. But like I said, I feel like Game Freak's going to be those guys. The stat distribution is not going to play out that way, and they're going to end up giving him some special attack boost as well. So I don't know. We'll see how it all ends up playing out. When it comes to his ability, it's another important thing when it comes to speaking about Mega Pokemon, because I mean, let's be real, abilities, I don't want to say they can make or break Pokemon, but they can definitely take Pokemon from being just alright or decent to being really, really good. Personally, I'd like to see them follow suit from Drayano. A lot of you guys may or may not know who Drayano is. He does ROM hacks. He made the popular Blaze Black, Volt White, Blaze Black 2, Volt White 2, Storm Silver, Sacred Gold, stuff like that. And in those ROM hacks, he gave Metang, and I'm pretty sure, actually no, I don't think Metagross gets it. Never mind. I think it's just Metang has Levitate in the games, which in regular games he doesn't have. Like I said, it's a ROM hack, so things have changed. But in a couple pictures on the screenshots, there's one smaller picture that's kind of sort of up in the top right hand corner of the page, where you can see Metagross on the field, and it doesn't look like he's in the middle of a move. It just looks like he's normally just in the field that way, and it would appear as if he's off the ground. He's actually off the ground, and off the top of my head, I can't think of any Pokemon in X and Y that is off the ground that isn't a flying type or has Levitate. That isn't a flying type or doesn't have Levitate, I should say. I can't think of one Pokemon that's off the ground that isn't that way. I'm sure there's one or two obvious ones, if there are any at all. Like I said, just off the top of my head, I can't think of one. But it would appear as if he's off the ground. So for them to give him Levitate, that's honestly the most ideal ability ever. And ever since I saw Drayano give him that when we did Blaze Black, like earlier on in the year, that's been something that, you know, has always been at the back of my mind. It's like, could you imagine if they gave that to him? Because doesn't Metagross already float as it is? He already is supposed to float. You know, he sucks his legs in and he just flies around like a fucking saucer, you know? So, I mean, if they gave him Levitate, that would definitely get rid of a huge weakness for him, and that would help out a lot, especially because in 6th Gen, he lost his immunity to Dark and Ghost, which really, really sucks. I think prior to 6th Gen, Steel type resisted like a good 13 types in the game, like 13 or 14 types. What's super effective on Steel? You have ground, fire. There's a couple other things. I don't remember what it was. We were talking about it on the Prison podcast this past week, and afterwards we sat down and actually counted it all out. But yeah, Steel type prior to 6th Gen, prior to losing its resistances to Dark and Ghost, you know, it resisted a good, like I said, 13 types in the game, which is insane. That is insane. It's such a defensive typing. That's crazy that it resists that much. So it'd be really, really nice if they gave him Levitate, because that would get rid of one of his weaknesses, one of his major important weaknesses. So unless you came out with Mold Breaker or some shit, or you want to hit him with that 1,000 arrows, you know, whenever they release that, that would be great. Like I said, that would get rid of one of his weaknesses. which would kind of sort of counterbalance the dark and ghost resistances they lost, because ground typing is one of the most offensive typings in the game. One of the best moves in the game, being Earthquake, is ground type, and he would be able to just be completely immune to it. So him having Levitate is an ideal ability. A lot of people on Twitter are talking about Tough Claws. A lot of people on Twitter are trying to make it seem as if it's official. As of right now, when this video is going up, like I said at the beginning of the video, we don't know. Nothing has been confirmed about his ability. So if anybody tries to talk down to you or tell you for sure that his ability is Tough Claws, until it's actually been released, like I said, the moment that I'm making this video, it is not officially Tough Claws. So don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him until it's officially released and it's recognized by everyone. Yada 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 yada. Don't listen to nobody that tries to tell you that's Tough Claws. Tough Claws would be nice. Would be nice, because if I'm not mistaken, Tough Claws boost all physical moves from Metagross, and with him being a physical attacker, and with him having that sky high, ideally 175 attack, that would be powerful. That'd be very, very powerful to boost Meteor Mash, to boost Iron Head, boost Zen Headbutt. Any physical attack that you hit them with gets that Tough Claws boost. That'd be so nice. That would be so incredibly nice. So incredibly nice. The base 175 attack, stab, Tough Claws boosted, Bullet Punch. No, don't hit me with that. Don't hit me with that, because something is getting fucked up. That's all I gotta say. Something is getting rocked if you get hit by that. And last but not least, I think another ability is Iron Fist. I think some people were talking about. I'm not sure. I think that might be the one. Iron Fist boosts punching type moves. Punching type. What the hell? Punching moves or yada yada yada. Personally, I don't think that's all too realistic for Metagross. Like, what's really the point in it? I think the only thing that would boost that he would get might be Meteor Mash. Well, I guess it would boost Bullet Punch too. But still, I don't know. It depends on what your moveset for your Metagross would be. Because I don't see people running Iron Head and Meteor Mash together. I think you would only run Iron Head. Like, let's say if he did end up getting Iron Fist, I think the only time you'd ever see that people run Iron Head anymore is if they were trying to just go for hacks or whatnot. Because Meteor Mash, of course, with it being boosted by Iron Fist and the chance for the stat raises, it would just be logically a lot smarter to go for that. But I don't know. Personally, I think the most ideal ability for him would be Levitate. That'd be so nice. It's so fitting for him, in my opinion. It's so fitting for him, because up to this point in the game, he's only had one decent ability, being Clear Body. You can't get those stat drops, so his stats are gonna stay sky high as they are. His other ability is Light Metal, which in my opinion is completely worthless in any competitive sense. I know they don't just make the entire game based around competitive play, but still, with the notion of if they would have made, if you guys don't know what Light Metal does, is it halves your weight. Now, if they would have made it to where you could double your speed with that, because your weight's been halved, that'd be amazing, but that's not how it works. It's supposed to be to avoid moves like Gyro Ball, or moves that are based around speed, shit like that. So you can't be considered heavier and yada 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 yada. And Metagross isn't one of the heaviest Pokemon in the game. I think he's like 1,215 pounds or some shit like that. Actually, I could look right here. I got it open. Okay, am I right? Am I right? He is he's 1,212.5 pounds. My bad. I got the 12 right. I just thought it was 15 because I knew there's a 5 in there somewhere, but still. So that would make him something like 600 something pounds. So I don't know, that's still heavy as fuck in my opinion, but there's a lot that we can speculate about Mega Metagross at this point in time, until more information has been released about him, which of course I'll update you guys when it is released, because I'm all over Mega Metagross. I'm in love. I love Mega Metagross. He's amazing. Up until this point, Mega Venusaur was my favorite Mega, but Mega Metagross might just take the cake for that, because I mean, Mega Venusaur is not trying to catch this base 175 Zen Headbutt from from Mega Metagross. That's all I'm trying to say. So either way, let me know what you guys think of everything we went over in this video in the comment section below. Share with us your thoughts. If I missed on anything or I spoke incorrectly, feel free to correct me in the comment section. Feel free to elaborate as well. If I inspired you or sparked an idea in your head, yada yada yada, let's get a discussion going because I love it. I love it. I said this in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire update videos before. I love seeing everyone's theories and speculations and their comments. That's the reason that I do the speculation videos, because the best part about all of this is just sitting and just wondering. It's that childlike amazement at everything that we see. He's like, oh, what about this? No way! Are you kidding me about that? Like, no way! So yeah, so some of you guys might think that YouTubers don't read their comments. I read my comments. Even if I don't reply to everybody, I still check them out. I still read them. And if I see anything that's interesting, of course, I reference it in videos all the time. You guys know this. You know me, man. And you know this, man. So yeah, share with us your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you guys are hyped for Mega Metagross, and if you guys are hyped for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, make sure you smash the hell out that like button down below for us. My voice is shot from the Mega Metagross video I recorded earlier. I'm sure some of you guys might have been able to catch on to that. So I'm going to get a bottle of water. And thank you guys once again for your support. And thank you for checking out the video. Get on me, YouTube, that 182. I'm out.